Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today we're doing a video all about the LA Girl Pro Matte Foundation. It is a matte medium to full coverage. It is very, very matte, so I'm not going to get into it too much. We're going to get into it throughout the video. I've been wearing this for about 1.5 to 2 weeks now, every day. So I really have had enough experience to have a good opinion. So yeah, I will leave everything linked down below if you want to be sure to check it out. And yeah, without rambling on any further, let's get into the application and my thoughts. Alright guys, so I am starting off completely fresh face, and today for moisturizer I am using the IT Cosmetics Bye Bye Redness moisturizer. I just received this in PR and I've really been loving it every day before makeup. It's very lightweight, it's almost like a gel texture but very hydrating. The only primer that I kind of have in my rotation right now is the Benefit Professional, and I like this because it fills in the pores very nicely. My biggest thing is that it helps my foundation not to separate on my nose. I do have a fresh self tan as well, and I messed up my hands, you guys. Like, I really did. I really did. And you know, while I was not recording and I was kind of taking my little hiatus from YouTube, I did self tan a couple times, and you know, I did really good. My hands looked amazing. They weren't all blotchy and gross. So I was gonna come back to YouTube thinking like, oh, you know, I mastered self-tanning. Like, I'm the best now. And like, my hands are so patchy, it's not even funny. So anyways, so the LA Girl Pro Matte Foundation, let's go into some quick details. So it has a frosted glass bottle. I did receive most of the shades in PR. I've really been loving this foundation. It's definitely different than something I've ever used or had in my rotation consistently. It comes in 14 colors, and I'm using my information off of Ulta. Again, LA Girl is sold everywhere. It does have 3 stars, 107 reviews. I'm sure it's from all the dry people that just cannot use this, because if I was dry, I would not use this. It has 1 fluid ounce, 14 shades on Ulta.com, Pro Matte Finish, evens out skin tone with a soft suede matte finish. I feel like that's pretty accurate, like texture wise. Long wearing formula is lightweight, medium to full coverage foundation, complete natural looking coverage and even skin tone. So yeah, I think that's basically it. 14 shades, again, isn't the best shade range, but it's a start. Hopefully if this foundation does well, they do expand their shade range, and I cannot believe it's under $10, and it does work, especially if you're oily. So I'm gonna go straight into application, and yeah. I've had a lot of coffee today too, so yeah, we're a little hyperactive. Okay, so first things first, I picked out 3 colors that I can mix together personally. I usually do that, like a very light shade, a kind of medium shade, and a darker shade, so that way I have shades to match me throughout my various skin tones, whether I'm self-tanning or very fair. So let's see, this is the shade Cafe, which is dark, and then this is the shade Sand. So Sand is a little bit light, I feel. This foundation does oxidize too, which I want to mention. I think I'm going to do Sand and then a pump of the Cafe shade, which is a little bit of a darker shade. Now, a little bit about my skin type. I have oily skin. Kind of combination oily though. Oh, also, let's address the big sponge. So this is the Real Techniques Face and Body Sponge. I love this. I think this is my 3rd or 4th one. Once I started using this, I have not stopped. Once you start using this, you will not stop, because this gets the job done so much faster than a beauty blender or a traditional smaller sponge. So when you start using this and then try and go back, it takes so much longer. I can't picture using a beauty blender at this point in my life. So that's just where I'm at. Alright you guys, so that is the foundation fully applied. As you can see, it definitely darkens as you wear it. So if you're going to use foundation, definitely please get a couple shades lighter, or at least a shade that you think is going to be your shade and a really light shade to mix a little bit in with, since it is more of an affordable foundation. If I was going to use a brush, I would use something like this. This is a Morphe E54 brush. It's one of my favorite foundation brushes. And I like this with the matte foundation because you can kind of just pat it in and then take it down the neck and back into the hairline. So if I were to use a foundation brush, it would be that one. But again, this is my favorite, and I'll link the foundation, this, and this brush down below. I do have a discount code to Morphe. But as for now, I'm going to finish the rest of my makeup off camera and come back to finish off my final thoughts. Alright you guys, so this is the finished look with the foundation on. I am completely obsessed with this. I also love that I can layer more glowy powders on top. and it looks so stunning because your face is matte and just set, but then you put the glowy powders on top and it just gives you a nice sheen. So after doing highlighting and contouring and blush and bronzer and all of that, my face doesn't look as matte, but it's definitely staying in place and not going anywhere, which I love because I am oily and I want something that's gonna last. I would not recommend this at all for dry skin. It is very dry and it's almost a liquid to powder finish. It's not as bad as a traditional liquid to powder, but it is definitely more on the dry side and it can be heavy if you have dry patches. So if you are going to use this, prep, exfoliate, hydrate, do all of that. But once you get it on there and your skin is prepped, it is so beautiful as a foundation, especially for longer days on oilier skin or people that have issues with everything sliding. You can mix this in with the moisturizer or illuminator if you want to sheer it out and also make it look a little bit more dewy. So yeah, overall, I love this foundation. I do think that it might possibly be breaking me out a little bit. I'm gonna keep wearing it and see how my skin progresses. I've also changed some things up in my skincare, so it might be that. So I'm gonna keep an eye on it and I will report back. But I love how this wears. It lasts on me all day. It doesn't smudge. It doesn't transfer at all. And I don't even have to set it if I didn't want to. I could get away with not setting it. So yeah, that's enough about this foundation. I will leave it linked down below as well as everything else that I use. If you guys like this, if you want to see more videos like this, please give it a thumbs up and comment and subscribe. And yeah, until next time, I will see you then.